Hey guys, what's up? My name's Shawn Mayo, if you don't know me, and I am the founder and creator of Sourcing Secret. And I just want to thank you for subscribing and welcome you to the tool. And over the next 7 days of your trial, we're going to be sending you some emails that have some of my favorite features and some of the ways that we use Sourcing Secret to do our research and sourcing. And that'll give you time to go through the master class and discover your own ways to use the features of Sourcing Secret to mold it to your own business. But until then, I'll show you the ways that we use it. And today, the first day, I'm going to go over the main screen. This is the screen that you see when you log in. And this is what we call the top 100,000 seller products page. And here you can do quite a few different things, but one of them is that you can download the top 100,000 products in any of the 23 categories that you do arbitrage on, at least in the US marketplace. Each marketplace is a little different, and as you'll see, we have translated those. So even if it's not in English, like if you want to look at Japan, for example, you can see all the native language categories as well as the English translation. So we've hired translators to translate each one of these into English from all the platforms that aren't English based, like US, UK, for example. And these are only categories that you can do arbitrage in. So as I said, in the US, it's just 23 categories. So we don't have things like digital products and ebooks and those things that you can't buy and resell. So these are all things we can do arbitrage in. I'm going to look at toys today as our example, but everything I'm going to show you will work in any category. So the first thing you can do is just ignore all the subcategories that we see down here. We've tracked just in the US over 33,000 subcategories in those 23 different main categories. So there is a ton of data. There's a limited amount to source, and unlike doing, things like online arbitrage, there's just endless opportunities. So I selected toys. You can select any category that you like to source in. And then when we click on download, it's going to take us to a new page. A lot of this is created live and on the fly. So what you'll see here is that, some of these pages do take a few moments to load because we're just we're pulling a lot of that data for you live. Some we just have to cache that, so we cannot get it live, but it's already up here. So it does take a couple moments to do some of these things. So now we have a lot of different options here. So the first one is the CSV files that will let you download them in 25,000 line increments, and this is just a list of ASINs. So the first one's going to be the items in this category that are ranked from 1 to 25,000, and then file 2 would be 25,001 to 50,000 and so on. Because we found that a lot of the other tools like tactical arbitrage and OA X-ray and scan power and a lot of those tools that you would upload a list of ACEs to are have those kind of limits. So we've split those up for you so you don't even have to open these files up to be able to use them. And then the next option is the full data file. So with the full data files, you'll be able to get and download all the information. Like if you're using tactical arbitrage or one of those tools that processes a list of products, you're going to be able to get that same kind of data. So sales rank and pricing, and if the item's hazmat, and dozens of different variables when you download that file. Then the next one is a single file of the top 100,000 products all in one file. And one of the newest things we've added is the top 500,000 items in the category. Some categories just don't have that many, but you'll get whatever is reported by Amazon. Now, you'll see the subscribe button under most of these. Now, when you hit subscribe anywhere inside of Sourcing Secret, what you're going to be able to get is it's going to subscribe you to those things, but it's not just going to send you a link or something like that. It actually sends those as a file attachment. We've chosen to do that so you don't have to log in to get that data. You're going to be able to forward that to your business partner or your employees, or if you have a VA, you can just forward that email on to them, and they're going to be able to use that without having to access your account. Now, if you do have a VA, there is an option in the settings, and we'll go through the settings in a later video, but there's an option in there that's going to let you add a second email. So if you have a VA, you can come in here and subscribe to a ton of different things in different sections of Sourcing Secret that will let you let it just send it to them. You can even turn it off for your main account and just have it sending that out to the VA, and then they'll never have to log in, and they'll get those files every single day as an attachment that they can use. So now I'm going to go back to the screen, and we'll select toys again, and then we're going to see, and this works with every category in the US platform, we're going to be able to get every subcategory. So these are all the main subcategories under toys. As I said, we track over 33,000 of them, and they're updated every day. So if you see a plus sign, that means there's a subcategory under that. I've seen 12, 14, or more in some categories, so they do go quite deep. So if we just select the first one, the action figures and statues, we can see there's action figures under that, but there's also play sets under that, and then play sets. So this is actually toys, action figures, play sets and vehicles, and play sets. So that one alone is just 4 subcategories deep. So you can go as deep as you want, and then if you hit download, it's going to let you download that list of subcategories. You can also subscribe to this, and you'll get it every day, or you can request the extended data. So when you request extended data, that means it's going to put it in the queue to process, and you're going to get an email when it's done with the attachment. When you just download the file, it's going to be a list of ASINs. If you want that full data, you're going to have to request the extended data. Now, depending on how many requests are in the queue in front of you, this could take seconds to minutes, up to hours, up to 24 hours if there's just a lot of people requesting a lot of data, because we have to process them in order. So usually it's quite fast, but at times it can get backed up, but you will get that in your email. So there's a ton of data when you just want to look at the top products to source. If you want to see the top selling products in the category or subcategory, or anything like that. And in another video, we're going to show you how to look at brands and getting contact info and all that good stuff. But I hope this helped you out. Any questions, reach out to me, reach out to Valerie, who may have already sent you a message, or you can just email support@shawnmayo.com, or send me a message. Obviously, fastest way is to contact our support team, because I do stay quite busy developing all of our tools and everything that goes with our business. But I can help you guys with anything. So feel free to reach out to me if you need to. But the fastest way to get a response is from support. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video tomorrow.